Greetings, dear friends. Welcome to 6 Degrees of Connection on Allatra TV. On the daily basis, in live broadcast, we meet people from different countries of the world to learn more about their culture, traditions, and of course, we ask the most important question: how people envision creative and constructive society where every person could feel happily and live comfortably in all areas of life. And to achieve it, we use modern technology and the rule of 6 handshakes. It means that all people on our planet are connected through 5 or even less social contacts. So let's prove that this theory works. And today we are traveling to Malawi. And let me introduce you my co-host, Olga.
Thank you so much, Tatiana. Welcome our viewers. And we are traveling actually to 2 countries today because our guest, Ahmed, actually was working in Malawi, but at the same time, he's himself from Egypt. Basically, we will get to know more about a little bit 2 countries today, Egypt and Malawi. And as Tatiana mentioned, we are organizing these online conversations to ask the opinion of our guests. Also, how do they see actually changes in the society? What is for them creative community, and which changes they would like to introduce? And now we'll ask our technical support to show us a video of our global conference that took place last month. It was in December, where we already asked the whole world about these questions of changing our lives, of bringing and coming together to a better future, and what we can do, all of us, making a tiny effort of informing all our friends, all our acquaintances to achieve this as fast as we can. And now our technical support team will show us a small trailer, and after this we will continue with exploring the country.
Every day, we share a great amount of information. This information forms our reality. Is this the way we wish to live? We need change. The change starts with us, with the information we share. Consumerist society leads us to death. We need a new vector of life, a creative society. It is up to you and me to build a creative society worldwide, where human life is the main value. Development of humanity is the main aim. Human safety is the main priority. Is it possible to build a creative society now? Yes. All we need to do is unite in one common idea, a creative society. People around the world are already acting to share the idea of creative society with the whole world to make it a reality. Learn how on the unique international online conference, Creative Society, United We Can, December 20th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, live on Allatra TV. You are the one who can change the future.
Thank you so much, our technical support. And maybe we can also ask our guest to introduce himself, please.
Okay, here is Ahmed from Egypt. I am a telecom engineer. I'm working like supporting I'm working for Nokia and supporting OPCO's operator companies to develop their networks everywhere, especially in Africa and Middle East. I was in Malawi in 2017 and a part of 2018, and I lived there like 6 months. Then I was in a vacation like 1 complete month, and I returned there back. Yeah, that's about me a little, and about Malawi, how long I stayed there. So we can go on. Apart from my some personality about me, I'm 32 years old, and I don't know if I should mention my religious or not, but I'm Muslim. We accept everything here in Egypt. We accept Islam and Christianity, everything, and that's all.
Okay, we would like also to ask you, what do you can you share with your impressions about Malawi with us? What do you love about this country?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, my phone was in another call, so the connection. Okay, about Malawi, some thoughts about Malawi. Firstly, once I landed there, it's a kind of primitive place. You will like the nature everywhere there, and this is the first impression about Malawi. You will like the nature, and because of homesickness, I didn't like it at the first time, but once I know more about people there and about the area, about where to stay, I felt very comfortable about the country and the people. People are so helpful, and they are supportive and too friendly for everyone. They try to help you, even they can't speak English. Some people they know little about English, but they always trying to support. One more thing about the country, even in the central area of the country, I mean the business, where is the company are, you will find it easy to move everywhere there, because it's not crowded at all. You can, yeah, by the way, it's right hand side driving. In Egypt it was in Egypt it's left hand side, but it was easy to drive there right hand side, because I found someone from local guys who supported me to train firstly, to not make any traffic issues or something. And I said about natural sites and the places. Actually, Malawi is full of there is a big lake there. The name is Lake of Malawi, the name of this lake, and it's in the middle of the country, so you can go there and enjoy your time. You will find a lot of activities there, taking a small boat to go to an island nearby to the lake, nearby to the shore of the lake. And I went there with other expats. Some of them were Egyptian as well, and others there are Indian and one German lady. We went to the lake together, and it's nearby the district there called Salima. So Salima, where you will go to the lake. Because I stayed in Lilongwe and the Blantyre. It's like the main the capital is Lilongwe, and the business city is Blantyre. Blantyre is full of companies and banks.
I think it's interesting what you mentioned, that people are very friendly over there, because we are also like implementing this project on Creative Society already, I think 2 or 3 years, and we had many also interviews with Sudanese people, and Sudanese also are saying that when people are describing them from other neighboring countries from Africa, they're also saying that Sudanese are over friendly actually.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I have a lot of Sudanese friends, because Sudan is nearby Egypt, so it's neighbor for us, and we talk the same language. We talk Arabic, so we easy to communicate together. And also, I met some of Sudanese guys in Malawi. They have like a fruit shop. They make juices and ongo drinks, so you can drive through their place and take your drink and go away. This is about friends there. Even if also I met some Syrian guys who invited me in their place, living place. In the first 2 weeks of my locating there in Malawi, I stayed with them until I found until finding a place to settle in. The Syrian guys, they are
so
friends
they
to
hosted
me
you.
till
So
now.
they hosted you,
Yeah,
yeah?
they hosted
Okay.
me.
That's
So we
great.
can see that the world is very close, because
Yeah,
you went to Malawi, Sudanese or Syrian guys
Sudanese
hosted
they
you.
are.
You
Yeah,
met people from
Sudani
Sudan
as well.
over there.
Yeah, and Lebanese everywhere in the country, Lebanese and the Indians, and they are too
Lebanese
friendly as
and
well.
Indians. Wow,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
they own a lot of shops there, starting from small supermarkets, and you will find hypermarkets there. You will find everything about food, electronics, appliances. I mean, electronic devices. You will find everything Lebanese are trading in such things.
Thank you so much, Ahmed. I loved your examples, like you spoke about friendship between people, and it's inspiring and gives us understanding that we all are one big family, and it should be like this all around the world. So let's move to the second part of our live broadcast. And right now, millions of people from different countries of the world actively joining the Creative Society project. They're sharing their ideas and discussing the ways of building of creative society for all people on our planet. And now we would like to ask you how you envision the society where you, your loved ones could feel happily and live comfortably in all areas of life. What is creative society for you?
Can you illustrate more? I didn't get the question.
How you envision a society where you, your loved ones, and all people around the world could be happy, could live comfortably in all spheres of life. How do you see a creative society?
I think it came in steps. So firstly, it's all about freedom. So everyone should have the rights to worship what he wants, and whatever his opinion about kind of expressing of himself and of his thoughts. This is the main issue for some countries, and I think nowadays in many countries they took this because of the social media, and it's spread the news everywhere, and some countries taking this on its priorities to make sure that the people are feeling better than for their beliefs or something. So I mean government and national authorities, they turn it to what people want about their rights, about what they want to believe. So this is this is one thing for what I'm thinking about. The other thing, it's about education. Education is very important for everyone to understand more about his or her rights, and to build on his own career, and having his own business, or to work for a company or something, to have enough money to live in a proper way. I think also about pushing people to do something for their own society. So if everyone have like a part of his time every day to elaborate in his society, and try to find a way to make it a better place, and this should be driven from the education places, like in school, starting from the school and going to the higher stages of studying. They should finding a motivation to take you inside the society and the activities there. This is what I'm thinking now. I don't know, maybe other things in my head. This is all of what I'm thinking now.
Okay, thank you so much, Ahmed. Thank you for sharing with us. And I think you mentioned some foundations of those 8 foundations of creative society. And actually, I want to tell to our viewers that on our website, Allatraunites.com, you can find the article about 8 foundations and stages of building of the creative society. These 8 foundations are the result of millions of interviews with people from all around the world. And this is the result of answers of people. This is what people really want. And you mentioned some of these articles and some of these foundations, and now we will ask technical support to show us the first foundation on a screen, and we will read it.
This is exactly what Ahmed was saying about human life and human freedom.
Okay, nice.
Nice. There are 8 foundations, and when we are asking people which of them they like most of all, many of them cannot answer because they're saying all of them are essential, and one cannot be considered without the other. But it's good because that, based on your experience, you mentioned that freedom for you, it's important, and this is actually our foundation is about second foundation is talking about human freedom. You can see them on the screen now as well.
Yeah, but it's a small one. The screen is small. Can I make it bigger? I don't know.
Maybe Tatiana.
I want to read. I want to read too. Yeah, it is the same that you shared yesterday,
I
right?
can't read it because it's video. It's not a picture. You know, we have right now video. And when our technical support shows us a picture of first, yes, human life. Human life is the highest value. Life of any human has to be protected as one's own. The goal of society is to ensure and guarantee the value of each human's life. There is not and never can there be anything else more valuable than human's life. If one human is valuable, then all people are valuable. Yeah, so this is the first foundation and everything starts with it.
And also, I think, Ahmed, you still have connection, yeah? Because it seems to be that your image is a kind of frozen. You are still with us, yeah?
No, I'm here.
Yeah, so you can hear. Okay, great. So basically, based on your experience also, especially you said you was working in different countries, what is maybe important for you and for you, I mean, as a citizen of continent of Africa, how maybe you see like the building of creative society in Africa? What maybe you would like to tell us that we should take into account? Maybe we have missed something. What is your idea maybe that you would like to tell us? Like, in order to build a creative society in Africa, what shall we start with, for example? Making the question short.
Yeah, I think the highest priority is I think freedom is fair enough in Africa, especially in the south of Africa, starting from South Africa to up to some countries like Kenya and Zambia. They have a part of freedom about what they want to wear or to go everywhere, to go inside their countries. But the problem, I think so about the regime itself. I think some restrictions are on the media, but about worship or something, it's okay. But about politics and related stuff, they take this seriously because of the government positions, and they want to keep some of their positions there. But I think it's everywhere, even in the most developed countries, you will find it the same situation. The politicians will try to keep their own as much as possible to take the benefits of their positions. So it's the same.
I agree with you, because the same thing we also actually find in our countries, in Russia, you know, there are also some small group of people, we call them oligarchs,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
are sort of, you know, taking control of resources, and it's happened actually everywhere. That's why we arrived at the conclusion that the whole paradigm is wrong, the whole paradigm, regardless of our existence. So we cannot continue in these consumer relations anymore, because it brings us to a deadlock. So this is actually the reason why we started this global project on creative society, because in one country we cannot, you know, we cannot bring it. We must change it like for everyone, and take all countries on board. And now we ask our technical support to show also us fourth foundation, because you mentioned mass media and transparency and openness of information for all. It's crucial in the creative society. And that's why if our technical support can be so kind to show it now, then we will be able to discuss it a little bit before we finish our conversation. We are mentioning the mass media because we already had several roundtables related to journalism, and we realized that we as humans can form a demand. For example, you, Ahmed, sitting in Cairo. I'm Olga sitting in Russia. Tatiana is from Ukraine. And all of us, we can decide actually which news we will give our attention to. Which news we will be, we put like after watching this news, or which news we will put no, we don't want any more negativity and, this kind of manipulations that we are fake news that we are having, unfortunately, in this consumer society. So, and we just would like to read it for our viewers and for you to have a look. What is it? Transparency and openness of information for all.
Yeah, every human has the right to receive reliable information about the movement and distribution of public funds. Each human has access to information about the status of implementation of the society's decisions. The mass media belongs exclusively to the society and reflects information truthfully, openly, and honestly. Yeah, thanks to our technical support.
So what do you think about this this fourth foundation before we let you go? Because this is a very important question of the mass media, and I think also everywhere you are witnessing the same issue, even in Cairo, in Malawi. What do you think actually about the modern mass media, and what do you think if it's how necessary it is to have truthful and reliable information for everyone? What's your opinion?
What I'm thinking about, it's like some incidents that we saw regarding the revolution in Egypt. There is a lot of crashes between the demonstrators and the police, and all the time the government keep it as secrets, like they don't want to pronounce that there is a big revolution in the country, and this makes the situation getting worse, getting to the top of it, because as much as the international broadcasting channel said that there is a big revolution in Egypt, and our national channel still keep this hidden from the people. So the situation turned to the worst scenario, and it's getting like everyone in the country became like wants to the regime to go on right now, to step away from the control of the place of the country. So this is one incident that, as more as you stuck yourself in the authority place, and you use the tools like mass media and the newspapers to keep yourself in the control. So as more you do this in a bad way, you will find it the situation getting bad as well.
This is also that you said that we reached this point that we are very close to, let's say, to a deadlock. We can call it a different way: deadlock, collapse, crisis. But it's very important to do something before we reach the point of no return. Because if we reach this point of no return, we will not even be able, to make even these online telebridges that we are making now. And you know yourself as telecommunications engineer, how much we are vulnerable as a civilization and how much we are dependent on technology. So for us, especially taking into account the global climate change that takes place, that has nothing to do with anthropogenic impact, but it has to do with these physical processes occurring in the whole solar system, it's very important to consolidate and come together. And we appreciate so much that you found this chance to be with us today and share your opinion on Malawi, on Egypt, because the more we have those types of conversations, the easier for people will be to trust, now they see Ahmed, now they will understand. So this is, we have friends everywhere. So, and when the borders are opened after the pandemic is over, I'm sure people will be traveling to African countries because they will see that they are over-friendly, as you mentioned, and they are happy to help the travelers. So it's great.
Thank you, Ahmed, for joining us today. And dear viewers, if you want to be the part of our next live broadcast and to learn more about Creative Society Project, you can visit our website, Allatraunites.com. There you will see a red Join Us button and choose language you're speaking and choose how you are going to participate in the project. You can also send us an email with your ideas of how you envision the Creative Society. And please don't forget to share with this video using two hashtags Allatraunites and Creative Society. Now it's a beautiful time and we can all get united around this idea of building such a happy society for all people around the world. Let's do it, and united we can.
And the last remark, Ahmed, you told us that you was working in Malawi, so it's great if we can organize a second roundtable related to this country. If you have some friends over there, colleagues with whom you worked, let's invite them.
Hello.
Otherwise, thank you so much for your attention, and see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
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 Yeah, شغال.
Ahmed, are you still with us?